Space ID. So the ID token currently hovering around 43 cents. Now, this is a pretty good project actually, because the whole aim is to basically be the go-to place where anyone buys a new internet domain. And this is specifically based on obviously a crypto-based domain. We saw a real surge of this with Ethereum name service back in 2021. I think this is one that has certainly got room to go, especially because it's so many chains that they're talking about. So I want to really dive into where this can go in this bull cycle. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what this spreadsheet shows, it's the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now in the videos I showed myself buying up all of these coins. They were coins that I expected were going to make me a lot of cash. If you'd have got in on these coins when I did and popped in, let's say $100, these are the prices you'd have bought in on. All you would have needed to do is sit on these coins for around 16 months, and you've been able to sell at these prices, and these are what your profits would have been. So $100 into each in under a year and a half would net you over 123 grand in profit. Now the thing is you don't have a year and a half to sort out your portfolios. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the cryptos you own or confident in the cryptos you own, it's time to do something about it, because look, October is around the corner. October is known as October in crypto, and if you're not holding the right coins, you're not going to make any money. If that's you, get onto copymycrypto.com. On that site, you will see what my members have earned. You can read their testimonials on how they've enjoyed the site. You can see the successes that we've had as well. It's all public record, so you can verify it all online. Copymycrypto.com is where I share with my members every single coin I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I will tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price I'm going to do it at. So my members copy along, they get in and out of coins, same price as me, so they make the same profit without any work. And if that sounds good to you guys, like I said, pause this video, have a read through the site, and if you like what you see, guys, try it out. Now, Space ID. So it's building a universal name service network, one-stop identity platform too, and it's going to allow people to discover, register, trade, and manage Web3 domains. They also include a Web3 name SDK and API for developers across multiple different blockchains, and they provide a multi-chain name service for everyone to easily build and create a Web3 identity. Now, I'm not a huge fan of identity services. I'm not a huge fan of, excuse me, of decentralized identity. I'm not a huge fan of web identity. I think this is just, unfortunately, another step towards, to be honest, look, more ways that governments inevitably will spy on us. That's my personal perspective. It doesn't necessarily mean that's the truth, but I think it is. The ID token is the governance token of Space ID. It's designed to play a critical role in decision-making process of the project, obviously, because it's governance. The ID token also serves as an essential part in the growth and sustainability of the ecosystem. The idea is it incentivizes users to engage with the project and contribute to its success. With the launch of ID, Space ID is poised to become a Web3 industry leader, and it provides users with even more well-rounded platform for managing digital identities. Again, really not an area I like, but it's inevitably a huge growth area. This is going to be something that's demanded of us in the future. So ignoring it is naive. The reality is there's going to be a lot of platforms that require some form of digital identity. We're already sort of heading that way in the real world. Not in the crypto world, but in the real world, we have that already in many different areas. So the projects that get ahead in this area are probably going to have a lot of success, because this in and of itself will be billion-dollar industry sooner or later. Space ID tokens also receive discounts if you stake it. You also receive discounts in the NFT marketplace for trading fees, and you also receive registration discounts for Web3 domains. Space ID itself, like I said, they have over 20 different name services now. You've got Ethereum name service, BNB name service, Mint name service, and there's a bunch others. Now, obviously, as you would expect, Ethereum name service by far and away the one that is having the most interaction right now, but they do have stuff like Pancake swap services, Manta name services, Floki name services, Merlin. There's tons. .taco name service. Interestingly, BNB actually not doing too bad in terms of the amount of registered domains over the last 24 hours. Obviously, in terms of cost as well, substantially cheaper than Ethereum name service. Obviously, I think if we're going to see non-internet domain name services have huge success, the high likelihood is the majority of them are going to be Ethereum based. But as you can see, BNB have had a lot, $9 million worth of volume over the course of its lifetime. Arbitrum's not doing badly either, 4.6 million, and Zeta really just getting off the ground on that front. But you can see the name services that are offered, huge volume. And look, again, sniping domains has been has served, a lot of people in terms of making good money over the course of the history of the internet. Now we're going to see a lot of people trying to snipe ETH domains. We're going to see a lot of people trying to snipe BNB domains. We already saw that actually when Ethereum name service first came out, before even the token was released. We saw a lot of people trying to snipe ETH domains, whether it's kevinhart.eth or, Nike.eth or whatever, right? And this is a place where we're probably going to see a ton of this happening. The fact that they also have the SDKs and the APIs ready to be integrated by anyone, and the time it takes to integrate is 30 minutes. That's pretty damn good. Integrated by over 200 partners as of right now. And it's trusted by some of the industry professionals. You can see the biggest crypto names around already using Space ID. Heavily backed by big investors. Of course, Binance Labs in there. It is listed on Binance, as you would expect. When Binance Labs are invested, it's usually listed on Binance. It isn't listed on Coinbase. Now, that to me is quite interesting, because I do think of the projects around, I think this is one that makes total sense for Coinbase to list. It is sort of it's somewhat outside of crypto in many ways, right? Moving towards this sort of Web3 internet, Space ID is not your traditional crypto project. Also, the volume that they're doing is bloody good. I mean, you're talking about $100 million in the last 24 hours. For a coin with a market cap of 322 million, that's very, very good volume on a 24-hour basis. That's down 22%, by the way. So this is one that Coinbase could easily list. And Coinbase, if this lists, it would have a 4 or 5x off the bat. And then you're looking at maybe a coin with $1.50 to $2 as a price, with still room to go. I also do think, again, there's a lot of potential here, because I do think we're going to see this celeb culture come back into crypto sooner or later. And when they do, we're probably going to see domains become a talking point, and Space ID can then benefit from that. I don't know what's happened to the light all of a sudden. I think Space ID has the potential to run up to around $4 or $5. And that is going to be off of the basis of a Coinbase listing, along with some celeb involvement. And again, I'm not saying celebrity involvement off of the basis of literally shouting out Space ID. I think simply the discussion of Web3 domains is going to happen. I think we're going to see a lot of that. It would not shock me to start seeing a few companies testing the waters of Web3 domains again this year. And if that happens, Space ID is going to be very, very, very profitable off of that basis. So I do think there is a world where this can get to $4 or $5. It's quite a speculative play, but with the volume that they're currently doing just on exchanges, and with the inevitable sort of transition that we're seeing towards a sort of Web3 internet, this could have some success. I think $5 could easily be on the cards here. But I'm interested to see what people think on this. Do you think we're going to see a real excitement around a new sort of Web3 domain service? Or do you think we're going to see a lot of interest and excitement around Web3 identity and digital identities? Because again, that's an area that this can benefit from. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think this can benefit from that? And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. If you are not confident in the cryptos you own, do something about it today. Every day you wait is money lost. If you're not confident in the cryptos you own as well, it's probably because you're not going to make any money off of them in this bull cycle. If that is you, get onto copymycrypto.com, have a look at what my members have earned, have a look at their testimonials, read through the site. On there you'll see every success that we've had. It's where I share with all my members every single coin I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I will tell my members the crypto that I'm buying or selling and the price I'm doing it at, so my members can copy along exactly. So that means they make the same profit without any work at all. And again, if that sounds good to you, get onto the site, read through it all, verify everything that you read, and if you like what you see, guys, just try the service out. You've got nothing to lose, especially going into October, which is usually one of the biggest up months for crypto. So check it out, guys, and I'll see you in the next vid. Bye-bye.